I kind of expect them to be fantastically practiced. I think they're going to go into this all guns blazing. SK going to put up a really good fight though, I believe, and we're going to see just how this goes down. Alright, first of all, let's have a little look. We're going to jump on board with... Let's have a look. Who should we jump on board with first? TCM, by the look of it. As they all go in, so do the SK lineup. Let's see how this is going to break down. Both teams going to start off, and we are on board with Gfinity first of all. The new man for TCM. You're going to see just how this man is going to play it. You know what, I've been watching a few bits of TCM recently, and Gfinity's really shined in this TCM lineup. He is doing fantastically well. Now, they're leaving Gfinity to go to the flag, so let's go to the next one. On board with Flux and Moose, who are pushing forward. Wearing the ghillie suits they seem to like to use. Going to go try and secure this B-bomb site. What can they do now? SK Quickie already going down, but there you go, two of them going down. Mac Milk's actually getting two, and actually getting a team kill there from his own team as well. It does seem like Shock's being the coach for SK, and Swizz obviously the coach for TCM. Both of these teams now fighting over B. Gfinity goes in to try and secure it. His teammates are around with him. He's going to try and hold it. Flux is in there as well. Flux, a lot of shots going down. Flux is... No, it's Gfinity went down. Flux managed to clean up, and they have now got B. TCM are going to be able to take the lead here. Moose gets and turns around and shut down. And Quickie, good kill from that man. Now, it looks like he might even be trying to get a bit more map control here. Just holding it down. Moose using the catwalk to get a good amount of viewpoints, so you can see a lot of the map in this area. Obviously playing a bit of a quarter defense, the TCM team. Every single member taking a different, but A is actually now going to be captured by the enemy team. It does look like they have the opportunity to take this. Just have a little look at how this is going down. Each other getting there, and Moose not maybe that does actually pick up that kill, moving forward as well. And it does seem like TCM are now going to have to make a choice simply because that A is now gone. SK now a good opportunity to try and get in the lead, or if they want, use this as an opportunity to take B. Now, on board with Flux, he's going to go in, but he's going to get shut down before he does anything. Marky B getting another kill. TCM now look like they're going to try and take C. Gfinity going around this area. I think he's going to be a bit careful that nobody actually takes B while his team are away, and it does look like he might put some pressure on A at the same time. Gfinity taking down Max Lux. Currently, this man not doing too bad. Let's have a little look at the scoreboard. Marky B is 6-2. Good killing from that man. Roughnecks or Ronix. I can't remember how to pronounce his name, if I'm honest. 5-3 at the moment. We're still on board with Moose. Seeing him do that, B is getting taken. They do get some really good kills there, SK. Gfinity's going to be the only man who can try and stop this. He needs to find the man in the corner. He knows which corner it is. Doesn't manage to get it though. Gets shut down. On board with Moose as he's now going to try and push forward and hold it. And his team try and get it. Marky B is in there as well, trying to hold it down. Flux supporting Moose, trying to hold a little choke point. Can Moose make this kill? No! Quickie comes in with a massive three-piece, taking TCM completely out of the hill. And I think he's going to be able to capture it by himself there. But now, still back on board with Moose. The auto switching kicking in full effect here on Ghosts. Trying to lock this down for his team at the moment. The scores are 37-35. Really, really tight at the moment. Does he get the second one? Yes, he does. Moose managed to get two, but gets killed back by Ronix straight away again, in fairness. And it does look like they're going to fight tooth and nail over this moment. Flux tries to get the kill, doesn't get it. SK at the moment are so close to taking the lead as they tie up right now. SK look like they're going to take the lead in this next point, 43-42. SK take the lead for the first time on this map. And now TCM have a lot of work to do. They have to break it and get the points back on the board in this half. 1 minute 55 left to go. Now, there we go. Taken down. That hasn't really worked for them so far. They're not able to get in B. Gfinity up top, keeping an eye, making sure he's got a bit of map control. Probably trying to pick off a few kills so his team gets somewhere near it. Let the SMGs of Flux and Moose actually run that hill, but they can't seem to do it. Every time I switch to a player, they're getting shut down. Looking at the scoreboard, Quickie 10-8. Good kills from them in fairness. Flux not having the greatest game. Let's jump on board with Flux. See what he's doing that's making him go 2-10 at the moment. Not having the greatest opportunity. Now, Flux is going to make a kill there. And they are now starting to get some kills on the board. There's now going to be an opportunity to try and push in and get this. Quickie trying to just make sure, and they have actually been taken down. Moose now is by the A-bomb, and there are two flags about to change hands. They're losing both of them. It's an unfortunate. TCM are still in behind, actually, 62-58. On board with Moose using that MTAR silencer. He gets taken down. On board with Marky B, also running the MTAR. So they are just trying to get a few kills here and there. Not able to capitalise on everything at the moment. This has been the first time I've seen TCM go behind going into the second half. 41 seconds left. Trying to take it. Lots of kills being taken. The Flux managed to get one of them. Flux getting another one as well, getting the two-piece to try and lock it down. His teammate is there. Could be their final opportunity to try and get some more points and even it up before it goes into the second half. 28 seconds left. 71-65. Flux now trying to get another kill. Can he do it? No. Taken down. And there we go. SK, are they going to try and just make sure they can't get any more points on this? Moose is there. Takes down one. He knows there's a second. Dodges the nade. Comes back in. Gets shut down. But more of TCM pour into the area. But SK take them down. Magmilix killing most of them there. And they have actually managed to get that point back. They're going to get maybe one or two more. 78-73 at the moment. That should change once more. It doesn't. 78-73. And SK take the lead going into the second half of this first map. Now, interestingly enough, it just seemed like SK were able to hold that hill there, and it's usually you'd expect people like Flux and Moose to hold it a lot better, but there is the kills feed for this one, 7 and 14. Flux actually redeeming himself a little bit there. Wasn't having the greatest first couple of minutes, went 2 and 10 at one point, but has come back, so we're going to stop that, restart the match. People are going to switch sides and see how that is going to kick off. If you do, guys, want to tweet in and talk about what you're seeing or want to get involved in the discussion going on about Call of Duty esports and Ghosts, don't hesitate to tweet at Gfinity. Of course, it is at Gfinity. It's all over your screens. It's all over the interwebs. So feel free to join in on the Twitter sphere. But here we go. And this time round, we will be watching the SK lineup, although I've somehow gone the wrong team. Now we'll be watching the SK lineup on board, first of all, with them and see how they're going to play it now. They do have an advantage, however it's only 5 points. They are currently 5 points in the lead, 5 minutes to go. This is too tight to call. On board with Raiden first of all, and it does look like SK, different tactic to TCM. TCM only put Gunchy on there and they made everybody else go for the B flag, but it does seem like SK have gone for a slightly different tactic. 3 onto the original flag at A and then moving forward. Now they are losing B. Raiden throwing in a grenade, doesn't manage to get it on them. They managed to trying to find him. He does manage to get there, but he was already taken down by Flux. Now Raiden trying to hold this, trying to put bullets on. Doesn't really see him as much as he wants to. Does take down Moose before he can do anything. They have taken that away from them, and at the moment it's pretty much even, 8 and 6. And this does mean they need to kind of hold this. TCM losing this first map. That's unfortunate for them. SK Quickie. TCM Moose getting a 2-piece as well. Both of them getting 2 pieces in the middle there. Now just trying to make a kill. He does manage to get one on Flux. Trying to be a bit careful before he moves in. He knows he needs supports of his teams. We jump on board with Quickie. Looks like he's going for a flank. This could be the old split the spawns, go for C, and I think that's what they're doing. Not willing to take TCM on. They've decided to go around the outside. And now they should be able to get this one. There's 2 of them there. Good positions than they have. They're now going to split TCM. TCM needing to make the decision, where do we go from here? We've got to take one of them, but also try and keep control of that B area. A lot of top teams will do that. Going all the way back to COD 4 domination, that was a good tactic. Can't get into B. Make them pick a side, and then when the pressure is off, then we'll try and take B. Now, going to have a little look. Quickie, once more, just trying to see if he can hold this down. At the moment, completely tied. 22 and 22. Can he make this kill in the minute? He can. Takes down Monkey B. Can he get the second one? No! Answered back, and Moose takes him. Alex just trying to... Oh, he has managed to take that. I believe it was Crank. And now he's just trying to come in here. He's looking for the man. They managed to take this back once again. At the moment, 27-28. Look how tight this game is. But TCM managed to pick up a couple of kills, but Moose actually taking down Monkey B. Moose also getting taken down by Raiden. Doesn't get Gunchy, though. Gunchy is going to take him down. They're just tying tooth and nail over this. Kills going off by B all the time. As I switch to everyone, they die. At the moment, it's so close. 31-31. Flux trying to get some kills. Doesn't. Gets taken down himself. Headshot. Now, Macmillick's pushing forward. They don't currently have the points. Like I said, there's only 5 points in this at the moment. There's 2 points in this now. TCM technically still losing going in. They need to get them points back inch by inch. Crank's trying to just move forward. And now he's getting taken down as well. Quickie on board with this man. I'm having a quick look at the scoreboard at this juncture. 7 and 7 for Quickie. Top ranking for his team. Moose 8 and 4. Marky B 7 and 6. Doing serious work at the moment, Moose, for his team. He's got 3 captures as well, so he's running that objective. Quickie trying to get in. He has 2 of his teammates with him. They have dropped in. Opposite corners. One gets taken down. Does the second. Yes, Moose with a big 2-piece. And that is actually going to put them in the lead. Now, TCM, they need to hold on to this lead if they want to win for the rest of the game. 8 points ahead. And they are just trying to get it. He gets taken down. Cranks as well. Quickie now moving. He's going to try and split it at C once again. He needs to make this because his team are kind of faltering. But there we go. SK with a big 3 kills. They might even be able to take both of them. They can 3-cap TCM here. They can eat this up very, very quickly. Crank's moving forward once again. On board with Raiden. He's going to be the man to see someone. First of all, the Vepper of Peace taking down Monkey B. McMillick's taking down Gunchi. And there we go. Both of them taken down once again. Look how close this is. 7 points in it. TCM are slowly losing that lead. And then we go down now to 6 points. TCM are 1 point in the lead at this juncture. There we go. Now they are completely even. TCM need to do something, or they end up risk tying it up. Now they're losing. And that could be bad news for TCM. The time is starting to run out slowly but surely. 1 minute 8. Just trying to hold it down, and you can see they are look like they're going to go for the 3-cap, and that would be bad news for TCM. They don't have a lot of time to try and turn this around, and it is the 3-cap. SK have now taken this in a big way. It's going to be so hard for TCM to come back with all them points lost. TCM need to make up 10 points in no time at all to try and win this, but SK seem to have their number. 11 and 7 for Moose, 10 and 9 for Raiden. A lot of captures there. McMillick's 10 and 7, 4 captures as well. TCM need a 3-cap in pretty much no time at all. I don't think they're going to do it. Second half pretty much going to SK, same as the first half. And it does seem like that's going to be all they wrote for TCM. 26 seconds left. Almost impossible. They have to do some incredible work to try and get this now. There we go, Flux trying to get it, but they haven't managed to get that B yet. They're still trying to push in Raiden, trying to hold it down. They have actually got it, TCM. But it's going to be too little too late. None of them, nobody there that can test them. They should be able to take it right back. But no, TCM come in. There's a big 2 kills by Gunchi. But that isn't going to be captured, and that is going to be game over. This second half will go to SK, 81 to 73. Now, funny enough, TCM got the exact same score in the first half. So 73 both halves from TCM. And it does seem like SK slightly better at their domination game. But there we go. There was the first map for the virtual thing you can possibly go on to, S&D. Bearing in mind there are 2 coaches in the game. Now this is a complete pain, because do we kick them out or do we keep them in? I don't know. Find out right after the break. Hello and welcome back to Gfinity. This is EU Pro Scrims. We currently have TCM going up against SK, and SK are now 1-0 up in the series, taking the domination 159 to 148. So going into the second map, it is going to be Freight Search and Destroy. Now, if you are wondering, Search and Destroy, not Search and Rescue. It is going to be the MLG V2 rules we are using here. And a little controversial. I don't think anybody is going to third person this time round. Winning this isn't... It's important, but because it's kind of a friendly, a scrim, they're just going to play. I mean, it's good practice for both of these teams. So I'm kind of hoping for the best. Now, what we will be doing is jumping on board with the attacking team each round. The reason for this is that it's generally where you're going to see the plays made. They have to be more aggressive and they have to make something happen. If we jump on board with the defence, although we will see the defence when we first start, we won't see an awful lot else. So let's have a little look at the mini-map as we do start off this one. Just how are they going to play this first of all? Moving out, interesting. I expect to see a bit of a delayed push from TCM. Marky B, the man we're on board with, running the MTAR, pushing forward. Flux with him as well. Wearing that Winter's ghillie suit. Moose is pushing. This is quite a aggressive push. They've got all the way to halfway on this map. Marky B nading over Moose up front, and they seem to be supporting still. Flux looks like he wants to break in. Oh, there's a lot of stuns come out now. Marky B and Flux stacking up. It doesn't look like Moose has gone straight in. Just jump on board with that man. Moose has gone in, taking down Raiden. Now moving forward, let's see how this is going to play out. These two teams trying to find each other here. Moose just, they're a little bit hesitant here. They know they want to make another pick before they move forward. Gunchi's been taken down, so it's 3 versus 3. A-bomb's about to be planted, but there are shots going off. Moose looks like he's trying to react, just keeping his cool, making sure that cover is there at the same time. Now, it does rely on SK have to go and find this bomb. Moose, Mucky B, doing a little bit of a lap round the back just to make sure nobody's going to come around the flank. Flux checking his angles, nobody with a direct eye on the bomb at this juncture. Here we go, shots going down. Who's that between? It's not Flux, it must be Moose. They're just trying to find him. 18 seconds left, they're going to have to check the bomb to make sure. And they go, he's seen one there, he has managed to take down Cranks. Monkey B getting another one taken down quickie. And it's now going to be all left. McMillix doesn't find it. Federation eliminated. First blood now to TCM on this Search and Destroy. Flux, the man with the final kill in your kill cam, just takes him down with a little bit of a jump shot, sorry. And now let's jump on board with SK, the winners of the last one. Currently 1-0 up in the series if you are just joining us here on MLG and Gfinity. Okay, let's see now. On board with Cranks first of all, running the Remington R5, very popular gun for a lot of players out there. Very solid assault rifle. Fire rate isn't as high as it could be on some other guns, but its stopping power more than makes up for it. Now, Cranks looks like he's going around the left-hand flank. The rest of his team haven't, so let's stay on board with him for a minute. See this game type. Looks like he was just kind of keep an eye on the arch, make sure nobody comes through. I think he messed up that tactical grenade there. I think it bounced off a step back towards him. Not what he wanted to do. He's gone on board with someone further up the field. At the moment, Moose has been taken down, and McMillix. Fight kicking off now, stacking up, trying to find it. 3v3 once again. Quickie and Raiden covering each other's corners, and it looks like they're trying to find another pick before they can get forward in this one. Quickie just being very, very cautious not to go anywhere. Raiden also with him up top, just searching the corners, using that VEP up. Still looking for it, and there we go. Gunchi takes down Quickie. Raiden looks like he wants to engage. He has Cranks with him. The time is slowly ticking down. 27, and he's just been sitting there. Gunchi takes him down. All up to Cranks now. He's got to go 1 versus 3. He's not going to do it. He gets taken down as well, as you will see in the final kill cam. 2-0 to TCM on the Search and Destroy. And ladies and gentlemen, here is your final kill cam. Gunchi the man, and he's got it. Pinpoint accuracy when he goes ADS. Taking him down. Looking at the scoreboard at this juncture, 3-1 for Gunch. It does seem like Cranks and Raiden actually dropping donuts, not able to get a kill. Every member of TCM has one though. Just let's jump on board with them for the attack. And see, Moose used to be the newest member of the TCM lineup. Just been replaced by Gunchi. A lot of changes coming from the famous G1 lineup of TCM. 2 of their players not actually moving out, but have quit. Monksy, of course, having to choose higher education, and Rich deciding to take a break. Moose deciding to close that door and put the silo in front of it, making sure nobody can come down the flank for them. At the moment, no kills have been made by either. They're just moving forward slowly. Very similar tactic from TCM again. Stacking up, all getting in one area, pushing forward and clearing. Flux and Gunchi. Gunchi actually being where Moose was last time. Monkey B deciding not to push in there quite yet. Backing off. I think Flux has heard something. Maybe called something out. Flux still not deciding to go in there this time round. They weren't happy with it. Marky B has a peek. And he slides back across now. Looks like Flux might go for the plant. And it does look like he's going to go for it now. Marky B covering his teammate. They need to make sure that a lot of shots going off there. Marky B trying to get it. And there we go. Flux goes down. Gunchi answers back in kind. Now 3 versus 3. He's now going to try and go for that bomb. Gunchi's going for it again. Marky B, the man, got to cover him. Just staying right next to him, but he's going to get taken down. Moose has to stay alive. It is now 2 versus 3. No, 2 versus 2, sorry. Can you make this Moose? Oh, managed to get the kill, and we should see that in the final kill cam. 3-0 now to TCM. They are certainly showing their strength on Search and Destroy. Oh, it's Gunchi who got the final kill. You can see that's the second time he's managed to do that. And he's using the Remington R5. Red dot and the grip. A lot of people choosing the muzzle brake, but obviously Gunchi likes to be more accurate than he does hard hitting. So on board with the attacking team now. On the sticks, we've seen Cranks a lot. Let's jump on board with, let's have a little look in this lineup. Raiden's dropping a 0 and 3. He's going battle with McMillix and see how he's going to drop this one. Also, there you can see on the scoreboard I quickly flashed up, 5 and 1 for Gunchi. Every time I see this man play, and I've cast over him on Ghost in the TCM lineup, he has done serious work. Quickie, we're on board with him. He's now in a little bit of trouble, heavily stunned, and McMillix actually goes down to Flux's nade. The man known for his nades on Black Ops 2 that we did see. He used to run double nade an awful lot. Shots going down into the top warehouse. That horrible vantage point right up the top, very high. You can see an awful lot of this middle map. Shots being put down. Not an awful lot of cover up there though, just thin plate metal. Quickie pushing forward. He's got Raiden with him. Looks like he's just going to cover the middle. Raiden going up top, trying to see if he can see someone. They need a pick back at this point. They're not doing well on the Search and Destroy. Just trying to see if they can see someone, and he does. Flux getting outshot by Quickie. Quickie not really having much of a trouble to do that, to be fair. And now it does seem like they might be pushing for the bomb. Raiden just holding off. Waiting, the patience. Just trying to make sure, and he might go for it now. His teammates are covering him. They're just trying to find it. A grenade did just go off, and he does get taken down from the top. Monkey B managed to pick that off. Now time is going to start running short for the SK lineup. Moose takes down Quickie. Cranks has to try and get it, but no, he goes down as well. 4-0 now to TCM, and I think this is going to start building them a tough S&D reputation. SK don't really have an answer for it. Every time it looks like they might get the advantage. Back come TCM at 6-1 and Gunchi. Marky 3 and 1. Moose 4 and 1. Flux 3 and 2. Every single one of them positive. Every single one of them beating the SK lineup at the moment. Now on board with that team, the SK team. Oh no, it isn't. It's TCM on the attack. Sorry, beg my pardon. Now I've got to jump on board with Gunchi. 6 and 1 at the man. The man is the monster. It's been well known fact about Gunchi for a long time. New games, the man is incredibly quick to learn them. Always known as the best player in a game as soon as it comes out. So let's see what he can do. Just trying to hold this down the middle. It does look like similar tactic from TCM once again. They are pushing this right hand side, leaving one towards the middle, watching the left. Pushing together as a team. They're making sure this is a unit. And now Marky B pushing forward. That looks like a sniper in Marky's hands. Was that a sniper? No, it wasn't. It does seem to be running the AK. Actually, there, Marky B. Look at that. Just covering all the windows, making sure they're not going to have a problem. Semtex going in. And the tactic as well. Actually trying to find this. Both teams haven't lost a player yet. Just trying to hold this. We go Gunchi now. Trying to put this bomb down. He's going to get shot. There's somebody there. Knows Gunchi was planning it, trying to shoot him through the wall, and he's going to know that he's putting it down now. Marky B managed to get Quickie though. That bomb is down as well now, 3-4. Gunchi's still alive at the moment. The man just doesn't die. Very, very slow change. Trying to push up, actually dies as soon as I say it. Curse to the commentator. McMillix and Raiden both getting kills now. TCM are going to be reeling from this. As you can see, it's 2 versus 3. Oh, he does manage to get one though. Moose just trying to hold it. Doesn't matter. Oh, trying to get away, not going to. And there we go. Cranks actually gets that kill. Oh no, it does say Moose is still alive on my screen. Bit of a delay for it going up then for some reason. But there we go. They have managed to now get a round back 4-1 to TCM as SK get their first on the board. And all their team get off them donuts finally. Raiden 1 and 5. Quickie 2 and 5. But there we go. It does seem like maybe we can see a change here. It wouldn't be a surprise if we did see TCM do it the other day. Come back from a big flaw. Can it be done against them? Let's jump on board with the Federation, the attacking team. It is SK, and find out. Okay, let's jump on board with the sticks with McMillix. I did say we were going to watch him last time. We didn't. McMillix now pushing forward. He has running the M-tire. Looks like the muzzle brake at the same time. Now goes the tactical grenade. Doesn't find anyone. Keeping an eye on that archway. And now still pushing forward. Just trying to see anyone's there that's going to take his head off. Hasn't. And now this is quite a slow push from SK in fairness. They haven't really got an awful lot of map control. They're not covering as many sites as TCM were this early on. Just being a bit cautious. Suppose when you're facing a team that up until last round you hadn't got very many kills against, you've got to be a little bit cautious. McMillick's just going to hold this for his team, and it looks like they're trying to set up now for a bomb plant. Quiggie's actually on the bomb, but he doesn't have it. Just trying to hold still here, and I'll jump over with someone else. Raiden is the one with the bomb. Cranks just trying to find someone. Kind of a game of hide and seek this at the moment. Is the team actually able to find anyone? Quickie pushing forward himself, and there we go. Now they're going to try and go for the bomb plant and react, but no, Gunchi and Flux get 2. That bomb should still go down, but they're horrifically outnumbered, and wow, that was over quickly. More kills for Gunchi, 8 and 2 now. Moose gets 7 and 2. They're going to give it to Gunch at the same time, and here is your kill cam. When he defuses it, here is your kill cam.
Switching sides.
Okay, we should see it. Come on, kill cam. It's always times like this where it seems to take forever. Never mind. Let's go back on board with TCM. Now one search and destroy round away from taking the second map, bringing it back to 1-1. Can they do it? Moose looks like he's bringing out the silenced MTAR. Will this make a difference? Can it be effective in this man's hands? And as much as I love Moose, I have to go on board with the man of the moment, Gunchi. Top fragging. Slightly beating Moose for not only kills, but look at the score, 700 and 350. Gunchi is also putting that bomb down and defusing it, as we did see last time round. Gunchi just being a bit cautious as well. Let's go back to Moose. Moose just sits up, but he gets taken down by Cranks, not able to shoot him through the ceiling. Flux holding that nade to the last second. Not able to get away with it though. Now Flux likes this SMG, he has used it a few times. But Flux never want to kind of follow the trend with guns. He always uses whatever he feels like anyway. The Cheekon being known from Black Ops 2. Gunchi managed to get Quickie. Monkey B kind of just running past Flux's gun sight. Trying to find him. This is not a battle line like we've seen before. Flux actually choosing to go up the ladder. Oh, no, Flux! Flux, you sneaky devil! Oh my goodness! That was fantastic! The man is going to be kicking himself when he sees that. Gunchi taking down another one. Raiden getting Flux. Eventually, it's going to be Gunchi versus Raiden, but Raiden gets the 2-piece to finish it off. What an incredible round of search and destroy. Someone standing on Flux's head as he come up the ladder, not able to see him. Gets taken down. Flux then gets killed. 2-piece here from Raiden. Manages to get Gunchi. Pinpoint every bullet, taking him down. Oh my goodness. SK take that round. 5-2 to TCM still. Let's jump on board with SK for this attack. Wow, what a round. But let's have a little look. I've got to jump on board with Raiden for that 3 and 6 at the moment. That was a little bit of skill there. He was just completely on Gunch as soon as he ADS'd. And here goes the round start. Where is Raiden, my man? There he is. Going back to pick up the bomb. Now let's see how they're going to do this. Slow and steady doesn't seem to work for them very well. TCM doing very well on the defense. They're just going to kind of hold this. Looking at that top again. Very sneaky position. There's a couple of windows you can look through, but doesn't give an awful lot of cover. Can be seen from a good variety of the map, so you've got to be careful checking all the windows when you go out. Raiden failing the jump once or twice. Fails it, goes straight back down. Now, Raiden pushing forward with his team. He does have the bomb, which means if he needs to plant it, he's going to have to move in a little bit more. He just see one there. Monkey B gets quickie. He's just trying to hold it there, Raiden. Very, very careful pre-aiming. Making sure not to give too much away. Gunshi, I will just point out, look at that, 10 and 3. How do you stop Gunshi? Now, Raiden, very, very sneaky, crawling in here. Just trying to see if he can see one. He does see Marky B, it pays off. Can he see the second one? He does! He takes down Moose at the same time. Cranks gets Flux. And now it's a 1 versus 3. But Gunshi answers back in kind. He's trying to just stop this bomb from going down, Gunch. Let's jump on board with Gunch very, very quickly. Now, Gunch, 1 versus 2. That bomb has in fact gone down. He's going to have to be very, very careful now. Gunch in the 1v2 to try and take this map. He's been man on the map for TCM at the moment. Just trying to be very, very cautious, but gets taken out in the end. And can SK, is the comeback real? We'll soon find out. Here's your final kill cam.
Switching sides.
Let's go back onto the attack with TCM once again. Your scoreboards, I like bringing the scoreboards up. Always tell her going quickie, 2 and 8, not having the best game, unfortunately. TCM are all kind of even, 5 and 4, 7 and 4, 5 and 5. Apart from Gunchi the monster. He's in a really good set of tournaments, funny enough, when he's not playing in Prophecy. It's kind of a weird prof curse, I suppose you could say. Swanee playing probably the best Call of Duty he did after he left Prophecy. Jake winning 2 events after he left Prophecy. Kind of, like I said, maybe that is the Prophecy. But there we go on board. Raiden taking down Marky B straight away. Now, Gunchi is up the top there. There are several dots on the radar at the moment. They don't have the numerical advantage. RTC will check this. No, Flux gets the kill, but Quickie gets Flux back straight away. Gunch and Moose looking like they're just trying to find out. And it doesn't look like Gunchi is actually going to go down the tunnel. The first time I've seen a player do that this map. Very dangerous. Only one way in and out of here. And he's going to have to knife the gate if he wants out. Just trying to make sure he knows that he sat there before. He's now knifed the gate. Oh, he does see someone behind him. Can he get it? He does. Good shot there from Gunchi on Magmilix. Now a 2 versus 2. Quickie and Cranks against Gunchi and Moose. Gunchi deciding to play this very, very slow. He doesn't have the bomb. He's going to have to decide to do something. Do SK know where that bomb is? It's now a 1 versus 2 for Gunchi. He's been left alone once again. Just trying to find a kill. He doesn't see anyone, unfortunately. It does get taken down as soon, and there we go. Now 5-4. SK coming back into this. They've won 3 on the bounce, and TCM have got to start looking nervous. Throwing this away from this kind of thing is not what they want, especially when they're going over to MLG in less than a week. They were hoping for a little bit better practice than this. Let's jump on board with the attacking team, and it's going to be SK. Can SK try and put this one down? If they bring it back to 5-5, you've got to give it to them realistically. Now, who should we jump on board with? It's going to be... I want to stay on board with Cranks, actually. Let's stay on board with Cranks. He's got the noob tuber tag, you can see there. Interesting. 2v2 split across the map. Just trying to hold it, and Cranks actually throwing out a tactical, trying to find someone. Is this a rush from TCM? Is that what they're worried about? They are quite far back at the moment. Actually going in to shut the door before coming back out. Now 2 of them have taken down. Marky B with the 2-piece. Not looking good now. Oh, he gets taken down. There we go. What a quick round. SK actually being really defensive there. And it didn't pay off. It let TCM Flux stretch his wings. And there we go. He picks up the 2-piece to end it out. TCM take map number 2 in the EU Pro Scrims. 6-4. But it was a close run thing. SK looked very strong coming back into that. Here is the final scoreboard. 12 and 5 from Gunchi. Everybody else more or less even. Every single one of the SK team actually going negative for that one. And we're now 1-1 in this best of 5 on the European Pro Scrims here at Gfinity. You can also tweet them at Gfinity on Twitter. But we'll be right back with the 3rd map right after this short break. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back to Gfinity here live on MLG. This is the European Pro Scrims and we are watching TCM versus SK. If you are just joining us, it is currently 1-1. SK taking the domination on the first map, 159 to 148, and TCM started off the Search and Destroy incredibly strong, 4-0, then 4-1, then 5-1, and then all of a sudden, before we knew it, it was 5-4, and SK looked like they might come back and win it, but TCM managed to just shut it out with a two-piece from Marky B and Flux, and now it is map 3. We're going to go on to Warhawk Blitz. Obviously, if you haven't seen Blitz before because you're new to Call of Duty, it's kind of like Capture the Flag, but it isn't. You have to get to the flag. Think of it as just touch the flag for a point. There is a portal on both sides of the map. If you can get into the enemy team's map, then enemy team's point, then you can get a point and you'll be teleported home to safety. So aggressiveness does work well on this. Being sneaky also works very well. And if it's anything to watch from that last one, TCM Flux, very sneaky man himself. Let's jump on board with one of these teams first of all. TCM Flux. Well, fair enough, we jump on board with the man I was just talking about. Speaking of the devil, and he shall appear. Seems to be running the no, he switched guns about 3 or 4 times already. Going to be using the RX 180. The gun with the inbuilt laser sight now. Moving forward himself. I expect Flux to be very, very aggressive here. Raiden taking down Moose straight away. Flux looks like thinks he might have missed someone. A little bit worried, and now they are going to rotate back. He does. He managed to pick it up. Good kill there. Marky B and Flux both picking up kills. It looks like they're going to push forward straight away. Someone might actually be going straight for it. And that is first point now to TCM. Flux picking up another kill. It looks like TCM are coming out in this one. All guns blazing. On board with Moose. He seems to be going towards it. Got the M-Tyler. Gets taken down by Raiden. Flux now playing a bit passively. Let's jump on board with another member who's being the aggressive right now. Flux managed to get a kill on McMillix. Marky B going around the left-hand side, holding down by the auto repair shop. Marky B does manage to make a kill. They do make several kills. There can only be one person left by this. He's behind Marky. Marky deciding, no, I'm out of here. He's going to wait. Can he see someone come around the corner? Is Marky going to be able to get another point straight away? It's currently 2-0 to TCM. Marky managed to make a kill. Can he get another one? Oh, Marky gets shut down by McMillick, But Moose is there already. This is aggressive from TCM. Clearly offense the best form of defense in their minds. Being shot at a lot, he does get taken down. Quickly Raiden, both picking up kills. Gunchi managed to answer back in kind though. And now SK, it looks like they are tightening the defences a little bit. Trying to win a few more gun battles. TCM slowing down, Gunchi stop. Marky B doing really well. Let's have a look at the scoreboard at this early juncture. Gunchi hasn't died, he's 3-0. Marky B is 4-2. Raiden's also 4-2. Now, can he do something? He's going to see someone up there, but no, quickly outshoots him. A lot of pre-aiming going on at the moment. They just make sure their defense is up to scratch. Marky B actually sees one go behind the truck. McMillix is trying to get Flux is out there. Just trying to hold off. Look at this defense from TCM at the moment. There's a 4-man defense around their point. Now, Marky trying to move out from his portal. Doesn't manage to. Gunchi going to come around the side. Can he get this kill? He does manage to make it against McMillix. Who is going to push out? Flux is the man, going to start charging towards. Also running the M-Top, but this time has got a muzzle brake on it. Does take him down, but Raiden answers back. Both the two teams kind of going at it, slowing down a little bit now. Just trying to feel the other team out. Try and find who is managing to do this. Let's have a little look. Just trying to find out where anyone is trying to make a pick. Marky B has made a kill. Moose has seen someone now. The guy comes up his ladder. And now they're going to try and move out by the look of it. Moose pushing forward. Just trying to see him. He doesn't manage to. Cranks gets a 2-piece. Moose fortunately managed to take him down. Flag a little bit open at the moment, which is why Moose can't charge forward. Does manage to pick up a AR though. That Remington R5 with a red dot on grip. It's probably Gunchi's in fairness. Now he's just trying to find if he can see anyone. Very, very cautious there by Moose. Several of the TCM players going down once again. SK rallying now, trying to get towards that flag, and he does get taken down to the side, but Marky B answers back. Gunchi gets a kill. Flux needs to make this one, and he does. And now it looks like Flux is going to go on a bit of a run. Can he get there? 1 minute 34 left in this half. Currently 2-0 for TCM. This is not one of the high-scoring blitz games we've seen. quite low scoring. Looks like SK might got a bit confident now. Might have thought about pushing out a little bit. TCM haven't pushed their flag in a while. Flux being super sneaky once again. And it looks like he's going to knee slide this one a victory. 3-0 there, deciding to leave the kill so he could get the flag instead. And I think that's what happened. SK got a little bit complacent knowing that TCM hadn't pushed in quite a while. Flux took that opportunity to just sort of sneak in. The smoke is up. Flux just trying to defend. Oh no, he just right past Flux. Flux now being a bit cautious. It's now 3-1 between these two teams. Guy managed to just get past Flux, and there's somebody on the top of the stairs. Flux a little bit wounded now. He's got to be very careful. He's only got one man with him. They certainly don't want to give another point away after all their hard work. McMillick's answering Gunchi on the other side of the map, and Marky B going down as well. So all that pressure has been taken off. Flux not able to get that. Moose picks up that one. Solid defense here from TCM at the moment. 4 men standing at the back of their portal, pretty much just trying to gun down anything that comes towards them. Quickie gets a kill on Gunchi. Flux gets Quickie though. Still on the board with Moose. Let's have a look at the scoreboard now. Radiant 11-5 doing the work. Flux, Marky B and Gunchi all have caps to their name, 9-6, 8-8, 8-7 respectively. Quickie not having a great game, 4-11. Moose looks like he might just go for it. Hail Mary doesn't manage to get across the other side of the map. SK pick up 2 kills as he does. And Marky B just hovering over that portal with the MTAR. Not able to do anything. And he'll be your final kill cam from this round as we go into the second half.
Halftime.
Okay, here we go. Let's jump on board with SK for this half. Currently 3-1 to TCM. Low scoring blitz game. They have managed to kind of sneak their way in a few times. They started off blitzing the map, just constantly running at SK. Change of tactics, went on the defense, allowed Flux to get another one by SK taking their finger off the pulse. And then all of a sudden SK come back and got one. It is still very much anyone's game here. Of course you can only get a maximum of 1 point every 10 seconds due to it, but SK start off strong. Moose gets a kill back though. Now it doesn't look like they are pushing quite aggressively here. Cranks and Quickie going up the left hand side. Cranks now in the auto shop, trying to push forward. See if anybody's holding around the back there. Doesn't get a hit marker off that. Flux gets a kill on Quickie. Cranks now left all alone, and he has been seen. Gets taken down as TCM look like they might try and push out. McMillick's with the MTAR. A lot more aggressive this time from SK. He's seen someone. Can he make that kill? No, Moose kills them. A lot of MTARs and Remington R5s currently in the game. Seems to be the preferred guns of choice by the majority of the pros. Marky B managed to get one, and there we go. McMillick's now trying to push back, trying to desperately defend his flag. He's the only man there. Just trying to make sure that nobody comes past him and takes him down. Oh, look at that sneaky position where McMillick's caught him perfectly. And that is now 4-2s. Both teams get a point. And we still game on. Unfortunately, SK is still 2 points behind. They probably thought they had done really well there until TCM managed to get a point back. SK still being very aggressive. Who is this man? It is Quickie. Bringing out the MTAR. A little bit of speed. Can he make this? He's so close. He's going to get the knee slide. He does get it in. 4-3 now. SK coming back into this. Crank's trying to defend it. Not going to. He has seen someone. He knows someone's behind that shed. He's got a teammate backing him up. And TCM getting 2 kills. Can they make this work? Who's that about to slot? Is he about to get in? There's players there. He does actually get in. 5-3 now to TCM. Player, who was it? Let's have a little look. Just managed to get it. Gunchi 15-10 with 1 capture. Flux has got 2, so it must have been him. They're now pushing forward. Just trying to get on this. The SK aggressiveness hasn't worked. They're at the same place they were at the start of this. 2 points behind. 3 minutes left to go. Nothing's changed in 2 minutes. SK pushing forward once again. They're trying to get a lot more map control by the look of it. Unfortunately, TCM managed to slip to the Cranks. Gunchi has picked up a kill there. Bullets down from Quickie, but where is Gunch? Can he make it? Yes, he can. He managed to clean Gunch up before he managed to break through their lines. All of SK moving up. There's only one man behind, but Moose managed to pick up a kill by the flag. Istanbul with Cranks. He's just trying to push forward a little bit. Can he do this? He's just trying to hide by the look of it. Get it? Is he going to be seen? He is. He gets outshot by Marky B. Unfortunately, McMillick's gets another kill though. Not a lot of people pushing into the jewel store actually to try and get to the flag at the moment. It just seems to be the more defended area between top teams at the moment. Because if you can get through there, you can get right next to the flag without anyone noticing. Quickie taking down Moose. Let's go on board with someone further up the field. Cranks is right up there. Teammate did just die quickly by it. He dies as well. Raiden trying to push forward. There he goes. Going back into the diamond shop. Can he manage to make this kill? He needs to, and he does. He takes down Moose. It means there's going to be a lot of pressure now onto this portal. Doesn't make that one though. Monkey B manages to answer him back, but McMillix is coming the other way. Can he make this kill? He puts lots of shots down. Doesn't hit anything. Hits nothing but air as TCM get another point. That's got to have been... It was Flux again to getting it. 3 captures for him now. Little bit windy. McMillix not able to get anything there at the moment. 1 minute 30 left to go, and TCM are now 3 points in the lead. 6-3 to the guys. Monkey gets another kill. Quickie gets back. Marky gets a 2-piece though. And now they're having to rush back. Raiden knows he needs to go fast. There's got to be someone by their flag. Throws down the stun. Doesn't see anyone there. Teammate starting to spawn around him. That teammate actually spawned to his left when he come back. Unfortunately, the TCM members were ready to try and get him, but they weren't able to. Little look at the scoreboard. 19 and 12 for Raiden, slaying like a monster. Quickie 7 and 18, but he does have 2 captures to his name. Flux 14 and 11, but with 3 captures. Gunshe's 19 and 14 with 1 capture. And you can kind of just tell by that scoreboard there, TCM are kind of outplaying them at the moment. McMillix looks like he might try to equal it up a little bit though. 7 and 4. Still 3 points. He's just waiting for the reset. Can he do it? It's a knee slide. Doesn't manage to. Monkey B knows exactly what he's doing. Cranks is there at the same time. They're going just off at the moment. Just trying to get in. It's 4 points. Now back to 3 points. 30 seconds left. They need to pretty much just constantly get into this if they're going to have a chance. I don't know if they can actually do this. He needs to win this kill. They'd have to pretty much stack up, and I'm fairly certain that is all over now. They cannot win this. TCM are going to take the second map. Let's look at the scoreboard. Who has done what this game? Raiden 20 and 15, no captures. Quickie 11 and 19, 3 captures. So, kind of see who's playing the objective on that SK team. Flux 16 and 13, 4 captures. Positive does the objective. What more do you want from a top player, the man who gets stuff done? And that seems to be Flux. Very sneaky Flux. I always thought Blitz would be his game type. Well used to just coming around and running rings around the opposition, but now he's just got to run into the ring to try and get those points. But there we go. It's going to be 2-1 TCM now in the Pro Series. SK did start off strong. We're going to go back into domination for the 4th map, which will be coming right up after this short break. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back to Gfinity here on MLG. This is EU Pro Scrims. We currently have TCM versus SK going against each other. SK won the first map, hardpoint 159 to 148. TCM winning the S&D 6-4 and then winning the Blitz in quite confident fashion. It was all a little bit close, very towards the game, and then all of a sudden TCM, they kept the lead and they just kept building upon it until they were way in the lead. SK not really able to deal with the sneakiness of TCM and their defense they kept laying out. But enough about Blitz. This is going to be domination strike zone. Now, this could actually go either way. At the moment, we do see both teams have done really well. I think TCM might take this kind of on a roll now. It's not what I expected first map. I did think this might be a 3-0 to TCM. One of the most practiced teams at the moment, simply because they're going to a major tournament next week. That, of course, being MLG in Columbus, which I will be attending with them. Also attending with them will be Epsilon from the UK, so we're going to look forward to that. Let's jump on board with the SK team first of all. See how they can come up against this TCM lineup. And it does seem like we'll jump on board with Mac Minix first of all. I have been told that Cranks, I've been calling, is Chronix. Well, he should spell his name correctly. Apparently we're having an issue. Nobody has spawned in. We will wait this for a second. We seem to be having a small technical hitch. As we go on board with the third map, I'm not entirely sure what is wrong there. Some sort of issue. TCM killing their own members in the kill cam. I'm sure they will tell us very shortly what exactly is wrong. All of TCM seem to be ready. Doesn't look like SK were. We're going to go for a very quick break as I just talk to the players and find out what is going on, and we will be right back. Hello and welcome back to Gfinity. We're just checking out what the problem was. No idea what it was in fairness. So let's have a little look at the two teams stacking up. Will they spawn in? They do this time. Must have been someone not there straight away. Flux, Country, Marky B, Moose all coming in. SK lineup all dropping in at the same time. It does look like we'll be watching TCM first of all. Always a bit of a gamble running that auto assignment. There we go. Flux on board with him first. Double nading C. Being very careful, trying to get that first kill. He doesn't manage to do it. Mac Minix taking down Flux. They're trying to be on the defense. Moose kind of coming, clearing up with the MTAR. Making that B play now. Doesn't look like TCM are first on. Can he get the second one? Moose does get another kill. Quickly has taken him down that B flag though. Moose is going to come towards him, but he gets taken down at the same time. SK now in a good position. Flux trying to nade this desperately, trying to get these kills. He does manage to get one, but they've managed to get it away from him. Now Flux trying to get the two-piece. No! Flux gets shut down. Two-piece by Mac Minix to lock that one down. And now TCM have to push in and have to try and get this B flag away. Moose kind of guarding his teammate, trying to get it. He doesn't manage to get it. Chronix takes him down very easily. Flux is there trying to defend the A-bomb at the moment. He knows somebody's in this area. B now going back to being a neutral site. They are in fact losing it. Flux the only man in the area, running that double nade once again. Just trying to get that. Doesn't manage to get anything with it. TCM not doing well at the moment. 9 against 15. At the moment SK seem to just be running this B site. Moose is there as well. MTAR trying to stack up. Very difficult to get in to this B flag as soon as it's been taken away from you. Wouldn't be surprised to see TCM going to go for C. Moose managed to pick up a kill. Flux getting another one as well. Seems like they're just trying to push in. It just seems like they're going to go for C. They're going to probably come around the flank and guard their teammate. Splitting the spawn so they can push into B in a minute. Kronks actually gets their Semtex onto him. Chronic, sorry. Now, Moose just trying to hold it down. And get this one they have. They've now got 2 points themselves, 26 to 16. Way back for TCM, but TCM are going to now try and push into B by the look of it. On board with Moose still. Trying desperately to find the man who's got to be around this B area. Now going to try and take it, bring it back to a neutral flag at least. Could this be a 3-cap for TCM? That would be a big difference, but no, he goes down, unfortunately, bringing it back to a neutral site, but TCM now have 2. 31 and 22 at the moment. Gunchi trying to lock this down. He puts a lot of shots down, does take down Chronix. Oh, but he gets taken down in kind. Monkey B picks up 1. Moose picks up another. TCM look like they might be quite happy to just take these 2 and hold it. They almost got the 3-cap a minute ago. That would have been certainly a game changer. Now Moose, a little bit slow reflexes from him there. Quickie takes him down. Monkey B takes down Quickie in kind though. Macmillan's taking down Gunchi. Flux just kind of waiting game now. Interestingly enough, he does manage to pick that one up. And he just seems to be holding tight at the moment. There is 2 there. They can't outshoot both of them. Moose going to try and come there. Managed to take down one with it. Can he get the second? Yes, big 2-piece by Moose to bring that back to a neutral. 39 to 38 at the moment. TCM should be able to take that one back up. They have brought it down. They were quite a few points down at the start of the game. Flux looks like he's going to run that double nade. Cooks one. Is he going to get a kill with it? No, he doesn't get one. That flag should now go to the enemy team. However, they are now pushing into B. But Chronix gets a 2-piece to shut down Gunchi and Moose. That's not what TCM wants. Flux gets shut in the back as well. And now advantage swinging back into SK's favour. Marky B heavily stunned. Has a teammate with him. And he goes down Quickie, and Chronix actually cleaning that one up very, very easily. And there we go. Now 2 points back in the control of SK. Moose is the man in there. Goes straight onto it. Manages to get one regardless of the pre-fire, but goes down to Quickie. And now SK slowly getting a lead back again. 49 to 46. Flux now going to try and push in himself. He's using the SMG for close range. He actually sees one there, decides to go for it. Can he get the second one? No, he doesn't. TCM not having a lot of luck by this B flag. They just can't get into this domo point. It's not having any luck the entire game to actually just hold it down as SK managed to get it. It looks like TCM managed to get 2. Flux come back up straight on him as TCM now have 2 points. 59 to 53. Can TCM try and hold this one down? Now Moose has to make this kill. There is a man trying to take it. He will bring it back. No, he doesn't manage to get the neutral. Moose managed to shut him down before, so bringing TCM right back into this. 1 minute left as Moose cleans up C once again. And now back into SK's favour. This game is just incredible at the moment. Both teams fighting tooth and nail for every single point. 5 seconds left. Back in it. The two still walk past each other. Doesn't manage to get it. He drops as well. On board with Flux, trying to take the A bomb site, trying to dodge the nade, doesn't manage to. Chronix actually managed to clean that one. Gunchi trying to get that kill. Both teams fighting over it now. Moose and Marky B both picking up kills at the same time. 30 seconds left. Gunchi might even go for that B flag, looking for the man spawning in there. Should be able to hold this. Gunchi just flicking back and forth, but someone actually gets taken down. Gunchi now trying to get this flag. They are in fact losing it, but he does manage to take down McMillix. Gonna wait for the man to come round. It does seem like all of them about to change sides. This could be advantage to SK at the moment. It looks like they're going to take C as well, eking out them final couple of points. And there we go. 4 seconds left. Currently 78 to 69. And there we go. That should be 80 to 69. And that is not a small number for TCM to come back against. They're going to have a little bit of trouble with that. That is 11 points they've got to make up. I don't know what it is about SK's domination game, but they've got it going on. They do seem to be kind of showing TCM how to play it. And there we go. SK Quickie 14 and 10. I don't know what it is about that B flag area. TCM just every time they were going behind, it was simply because they couldn't lock that down very well. SK just managed to run control of that area throughout the entire game. But let's go on board to half number 2. Can TCM change that? I think they're going to have to probably throw a few more people in there, try and get that area first, because SK seem to have they run that B side. But guys, if you do want to join in the conversation or tweet at us, it is at Gfinity. Of course, they run some of the biggest tournaments here in Europe. And of course, they have that lovely partnership with MLG, which is why you're watching us now on MLG if you have joined us. Also, if you do want to join up for the European 5K series, you can do that on the website as well. That is 5,000 pro points up for grabs. You can join in this Sunday coming up. But let's jump back on board with the option. We actually saw TCM last time round. Let's jump on board with SK, currently in the lead, 80-69 against these two. Let's see what they can do. Chronix is the man we're on board with first of all. He's going towards A, so let's get away from him and jump on with someone else. Someone goes down almost instantaneously. Gun's taken down Quiggy. Raiden up the top at the moment. Can they get into this B area first? It does look like TCM might be the first ones in there and locking it down. But Raiden has decided to just kind of go around the back and going to take C. And that means TCM are going to have to divert their gunfire. They have managed to get B though. However, it does seem like SK have taken C right back in Kai, but no, Moose is there to bring it back to a neutral flag. Chronix now going to try and break into B. This is where TCM stalled last time. They weren't able to get control. Flux actually using that nade. Taking down Macmillix. Chronix. This is a lot slower game. TCM firmly in the driving seat at the moment. 10 against 6. Still makes them 7 points behind. And there they go. Moose comes out. There they go. TCM managed to get 3. Macmillix is the only one left alive at the moment. Now, what can he do? Just trying to push around. He does manage to find one. Just holding this area for his team to try and respawn. They get taken down. Kills going in. Moose with the 2-piece. And at the moment, SK floundering in the face of this TCM aggression. They did manage to get that B-bomb first. And that was the difference last game. Can they hold it down though? It does look like there might be a push for C here. So many of the SK team actually in this area. I don't be surprised to see Flux's 2 nades come whipping in now. There is a smoke up the top there. Macmillan takes down Flux regardless. And now SK have 2 points on the board. And TCM are going to have to put some more domination on the field. Try to get one of these 2 points. Chronix being very, very sneaky. Doesn't manage to get it. Looks like they're making the play towards A. But Raiden actually picked up a 2-piece to deny them that. 28-21 at the moment. They're quite happy to trade here, SK. They know they're in the lead from the first half. Managed to get that kill. Just shutting them down. TCM now, after all the fighting for B, can't actually manage to escape it. Monkey B eventually managed to get that kill. Chronix now pushing down, but they just can't get anywhere. Look at SK. Raiden picking up a 2-piece as well. Quickie has there with him. And TCM are pinned. They just cannot move. They are still in the lead by 2 points. But now here comes Quickie. He's going to push in. There's a little bit Flux managed to move out. It doesn't look like they might now take C. Interesting enough, I wonder if they should have just pinned TCM. Then it was going their way. But now they've got control of the B site. And this is bad news for TCM. Last time, they could not get in here for love nor money. Macmillix has managed to take it. 2 points back in the hands of them as it goes. 39-39. Flux getting taken down. Macmillix trying to make it pre-fire around the corner. Gets taken down by Gunchi. Chronix is now being sneaky, trying to hold it down. Does look like it's gone to a neutral point. Gunchi is there as well, but then now looks like TCM going to try and take it. Macmillix going to get the 2-piece. Comes in, guns blazing, trying to get him. He has a teammate in support. Flux and Monkey B getting the kills though in that B-bomb site. Chronix trying to hold it down. And they have managed to hold it down once again. SK are now back in the lead for this. We could be going all the way to map number 5. Oh, Monkey B and Gunchi getting them 2 kills though. Just trying to make sure they lock this one. Macmillix trying to get around to the C area. TCM are doing the track that they did last time, get the 2 outside ones. But he does get cleaned up by Moose. Now this game is not over yet. 1 minute 45 left to go. Chronix taking him down though. Nobody on that A flag to try and stop. There are 2 members of SK here. Lots of fire going down. Chronix just that's the second one for him. And now it does seem like they're really well set up. 2 on A, 2 on B. They are just trying to make sure this doesn't go anywhere. However, now losing B. It's currently 59-55. TCM need a lot of points to try and make this work. As he does come around the corner, Gunchi kills up Macmillix, trying to push in. Now they know this is almost within grasp. If TCM can hold this down, they should be able to do it. But Raiden now coming into the B-bomb site. Hasn't seen anyone yet. Has snuck around the back. Does eventually get picked up. They are now going to take C at the same time. That's not what TCM want. They are just in every time they try to get back into the lead here. They get taken down. TCM now jumping onto that C site. Chronix is going to come through. He knows there's going to be several on there. Can he make this when he comes around the corner? Managed to pick up one. Can he pick up the second? Yes, he can. Chronix, big 2-piece there. And at the moment, it does seem like SK just seem to be outslaying TCM around the map. Now, let's see what they can do. So I quickly take a swig of water, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, let's go back into this now. Apologise for that, a little bit of a frog in my throat. And it does seem like it's all over for TCM. And a little bit difficult for them at the moment. They just can't seem to get anything. SK look like they're about to take this second map. And they will. Let's have a little look at the scoreboard there for this second half. Macmillan's 15 and 12, Quickie 10 and 11, but the captures really speak for themselves. Lots of trading going on this entire map. TCM just not able to hold it when they needed to. And there we go, second half, 81 to 77. And kind of middle of the first one, 80 to 69, first half for SK. Now 81 to 77. A lot closer to the second half, but when you're behind in the first half, it doesn't really matter. Hello and welcome. We're going to go now. It is 2-2 TCM versus SK. Also, I do seem to have a bit of a cough this evening. But we're going to go into the fifth map, the decider, in just a second. And we'll be right back after this short break. Hello and welcome back to Gfinity live on MLG. This is the European Pro Scrims and we have TCM going up against SK. If you have been watching, you already know the score, but for those at home who've just joined us, 2-2, we're going to the 5th map. SK managing to take both of the dominations here on the EU Pro Scrims. I'm of course Brycey, and we'll be jumping into Octane Search and Destroy right now. We are using the MLG V2 rules currently, and we're going to see how these two teams settle down. Now, the last Search and Destroy, TCM started off very, very strong. They looked like they were going to take it 6-0. They were currently 4-0 at one point. Almost untouchable. And then SK almost come back, bringing it back to 5-4 before TCM finally put the winning round and put that Search and Destroy to best. Will it be the same thing here? We're going to jump on board with the attacking team. I will also apologise at this juncture for the coughing fit I suffered last time. It's been a long day, a lot of talking. Throat a bit raw. Don't worry, we'll get some co-casters for me next time so I don't have to die live on air for you guys. But let's watch TCM as they go into this one, and I will, if you hear me go quiet, don't worry, do not adjust your set. I will be taking a sip of water at some point. But it does seem like once again they're not ready. I'm not entirely sure what the problem is, but we will find out. I'm going to go talk to the players, so we will join you once again after this quick advert. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. I think we had a disconnection there and we've just managed to get the player back in the game, so we're going to go straight back into it. Search and Destroy on Octane. Last Search and Destroy, TCM were able to take it, looking comfortable right up until the end where they almost choked a fantastic lead. We're going on board with the attacking team, which I haven't done. Going with the Ghosts. It looks like it's going to be TCM, and we're on board with TCM. Flux, first of all. Gunship went huge in the last Search and Destroy. Can he do it again? Is what we're about to find out. Now, let's see how he's using that SMG. He loved using this little SMG. He's one of the only players I've ever seen use it. Most people preferring the MTAR or the Vepa. Maybe even the Bison on occasion. But now, Flux moving towards the B bomb. A very, very aggressive push from there. Marky B looks like he's going to go up top. Flux pushing forward. Now, starting to be a bit cautious. Making sure there's nobody else there. Clearing upstairs. Someone actually blown a hole in the wall by the look of it on the other side of the map. Flux is the man with the bomb. So he's going to need to get near it if he's going to try and put it down. Interesting thing to note about the bomb sites on Ghost, they do not give you the cover you used to get last time around. But that smoke is now going to go in. Flux is pushing forward. Moose is taken down Quickie. They've lost Gunchy for it though, and now it's only Chronix who's the man left. Almost gets taken down. Flux managed to get away. Bomb down. 3 versus 1. Let's jump on board with the 1. Now Chronix does have it. He's just seen someone there. Has got a thermal sight on his gun. But he's going to get taken down for his troubles anyway. First blood to TCM on the Search and Destroy. Strong way to start off the last map of this. And now there we go. There is Moose in your final kill cam. Using the sniper. Picking him off at long range. Didn't really have a hope of missing that one. Using the chromed line barrel. and the armor penetration. Should be a one-shot kill most of the time, but now I'm going to jump on board. Well, stay on board, I should say, with SK. Chronix is the man we'll be watching first of all, using the Remington R5 red dot. Don't think he's got grip on it from what I can see. So let's see how they're going to run this one. SK need to make sure they get this round on the attack so that they don't go too far behind, because they really don't want to lose all the stuff they've done. Winning both dominations against TCM is no easy feat, but don't know what they have. Now, interesting spot here from Chronix. Just trying to see if we can spot anyone. Not able to, so let's try on board with someone else. Quickie is the man with the bomb. He's a little bit further ahead. Raiden just on board with him. A lot of pre-aiming everywhere you go at the moment. Ridiculously slow placed. Can he just try and hold it down? Now, it looks like they might try and make a move here. Just trying to find anyone they can find. Both teams having 4 players come up. 38 seconds left to go. I'm going to jump on board with the bomb carrier. Quickie has to be the man to make a move. He knows he needs to get in there. They've got to be watching it, surely. They aren't. This bomb should go down. There is actually Gunchi taking down Macmillix. Moose taking down Quickie. Raiden answers back in kind. Chronix is going to take down Gunchi, though. Bringing you back to a 2 versus 2. We're on board with Chronix now, but that bomb is very, very close to not going down. I'm going on board with Raiden. He gets in one on the back. Monkey B gets the kill, though. Flux, it looks like Flux is there as well. Now, Chronix has to pick up 2 in 7 seconds. There's no way he's going to put the bomb down now. He basically has to hope for a miracle. Not going to do it. Pre-firing through. And there we go. Second blood to TCM. 2-0 on the Search and Destroy. They do seem to have a very strong Search and Destroy game. But let's see how it goes further on.
Switching sides.
Now, going to jump on board with the attacking team. It will be TCM, of course. Let's see how they're going to go for this one. They just seem to have a lot faster game for Search and Destroy than SK do. SK being a more passive team when they try and play. Not really working for them at the moment. Looking at the scoreboard, Moose, who's the man we should stay on board with, 4-1 at the moment. And he's brought out the sniper rifle. Moving around the left-hand side, the rest of his team look like they're going to go towards that B-bomb. Just trying to see if he can pick someone now. He's seen someone up top, behind the sign. Can he manage to make this kill? Not a lot to see. And he does manage to make it. Good shot on Chronix for the first pick. Can you see the second one? He takes the shot, misses. The problem is he's now going to be known to be there. Someone not using the lean feature, just trying to hide it. Moose coming up a bit of flak, and yeah, it's going to be naded. Are they going to challenge him now? The rest of his team are, in fact, still up. It's on board with Moose. 5-1 at the moment. Macmillan's taking down Gunchi. Marky B managed to take him back in kind, though. Oh, he's getting shots on him. Moose, can he make this scope? Oh, shots on him. He's being such a distraction at the moment. There's currently just Raiden left alive. Let's jump on board with him. Looks like he's managed to run away from him. That bomb has gone down now. 2 versus 1. Moose and Marky. Marky 4-0. Moose 5-1. Not great odds for Raiden. And he's just seen Moose there. Moose trying to take a shot at him. He's got the Remington. He's starting to get into his link. Can Moose take him down with a pistol? He's going to have to reload. No bullets left. He's reloading. Can Moose take him? Yeah. Marky comes to clean it up. 5-0 for Marky. And you'll see it in the final kill cam. There we go. Easy clean up for Marky B there. Moose and Raiden playing a little bit hiding either side. Now 3 over TCM, starting the Search and Destroy off once again. They have they have a very strong S&D game by the look of it. Got a little bit hairy last time round if you did join us. SK almost come back, but now on board with that the team I just named. Looking at their scores at the moment. 2-2, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3. On board with Chronix now, and it does look like a B push. Very aggressive, very similar tactic this time around, but no, they've stopped. Chronix going up top middle once again. This red crate head glitch we've seen before. Oh, just get taken down. Monkey B taking down Quickie. Raiden has going to see one up top. Tries to put the bullets down. Doesn't get it though. Oh, he does manage to get the wall bang. Taking down Moose as he tries to run away. Now 3 versus 2. Chronix trying to make another pick. This is now 1 versus 2. There we go. Taken down. 4-0 now to TCM. This is a familiar scoreline. Is it going to go the same way though? RSK going to come back? We'll find out in just a second with TCM on the attack once again. But it's Gunchi, and Gunchi got that last kill. Looking at it now, Marky B 6-0, Moose 5-2. Let's jump on board with them, and I've got to jump on board with Marky. Where are you, Marky? Moose, you're a great sniper. I like watching you, but Marky just hasn't died yet. So let's see what he can do as soon as it will let me. Right, let's have a look. Where are you, Marky? There's Marky running the MTAR. Flux and Gunchi running with him. Currently 4-0. Making it 5-0 will be something that SK are going to dread. Just pushing round. Found one. Now 7-0, Marky. Throwing it out, dodging that one at the same time. Can he make this one as well? No, Marky goes down a radiant, and he should be cleaned up by Moose, and he is. And that bomb should go down. Let's have a little look at the other side. Bomb is going to go down by Flux. Advantage TCM at the moment. 2 versus 3. Bomb down. Flux just trying to hold it. Got someone come around the back. Let's make it back to 2-2. No, 2 versus 1. Let's jump on board with that one. McMillix. Oh, he's seen someone there. He's going to try and challenge. Can he get it? Gunchi's taking him down 1 versus 1 now. Can he keep these hopes alive? Flux versus McMillix. 19 seconds left to defuse the bomb. Where is Flux? Just trying to find him now. He's going to have to go for it. He has no choice here. Flux, where are you? Is he going to get it? And he does. Flux takes him down. 5-0 for TCM in the final 5th map.
Halftime.
And there was your final kill cam. Now, going to go back on board with the attacking team. It is going to be SK. Can they stop this from being a 6-0? Marky B currently 7-1. Flux 3-1. Moose 6-3. Not so fantastic scores from the SK lineup. 3-5, 3-5, 2-4 and 1-5. What can they do now? Familiar, are we going to see Chronix once again go up onto the red crate? No, he's decided not this time. Pushing forward, they know to kind of change the tactics up a little bit. They're not working. Gunchi taking down Raider straight away. That is not a great start for the SK team. They're going to need to make a pick back. Quickie. Usual quite slow-paced defense for the SK guys. And I say defense even though they're on the attack. They just seem to like waiting, trying to get that numerical game to their advantage. Hasn't really worked for them so far. McMillix. Now just holding, still on board with him. Chronix. On board, trying to find someone. Grenade just went off in his face. No damage to him, though, fortunately. No, Chronix just waiting. It does look like they're trying to get a pick back. They know they're outnumbered. They know they can't go for the bomb. However, TCM are more than willing to wait. 33 seconds left now. Shots going off. Quickie deciding to back out of there as well. McMillix trying to get it. And Quickie is going to have to go back. Bomb, he's seen someone there. Can he make this kill? Around the corner, he does manage to make it. Flux going down. However, Marky B takes down McMillix. 18 seconds left. They know that bomb's got to be planted. Can he get another one? Quickie does. Moose all alone. Can he get another kill? He does. What a fantastic kill. He doesn't get the final one, though. So close to getting the ace and the incredible clutch. But a little bit of a bridge too far. Gunchi comes round and shuts him down before he can do anything. And it was so close. Guy, phenomenal shots there. That shot across the map. What an incredible two-piece. I'd love to see that again on the highlight reel. But there we go. TCM take the European Pro Scrims against SK 3-2 with a very confident search and destroy. 6-0 for them, guys. If you have enjoyed it, I have been Bricey. You can quite happily tweet at Gfinity if you want to get involved in the discussion. Also, don't go anywhere. Coming up on MLG, you do have the esports report at 7 o'clock their time, which is, I believe it's 6 hours behind us. Producer shrugs his shoulders. We don't know. But also, you can sign up for Sunday's 5K Cup. 5,000 pro points are, of course, up for grabs if you do want to join in with your team. You will be able to use these, of course, in MLG tournaments and Gfinity tournaments. So, well worth signing up for your teams. Of course, this has been EU Pro Scrims here on MLG for Gfinity. And until next time, see you soon.